Hey everybody, Darren here from the Single Dad Zone. So today I did a boot camp class earlier today during my lunch break. It was like 45 minutes, all out. It crushed me. But I had to do my speed 35. I committed to 21 days. This is day 10. Today was speed 35, and instead of making excuses, I came down. I just finished, you can probably tell, drenched in sweat. I just finished speed 35. So why do I do this? That's a great question. And as we go through the 11 laws, law number 7 really explains why I push myself so hard. Law number 7 is love it or leave it. And this one really speaks directly to me. In life, it's short. It goes so fast. Like, it's hard to believe. I'm not gonna tell you how old I am, but I find it just unbelievable how old I've gotten. Not that I feel old. As Tony Horn says, age is just a number. But my kids are 8 and 9 years old. It seemed like yesterday they were born. So in life, you need to love what you do. And in order to love what you do, it has to align with your purpose. So when we're talking about law number 2, which is find your purpose, you need to make sure it's something you really love, something you care about, something that you find passion about, and something that you enjoy doing, that you have fun. So working out and exercising, I love doing that. It's fun. It's something that excites me. And whether it's running in the mud, or just coming down in my basement, or going to the gym, or going to a group exercise class, it's something I really enjoy. It's a passion. So when you're thinking about law number 7, you got to think about the things that you truly love in life, the things that you have fun doing, the things that anytime you're like, yeah, let's go do it. So the other thing with find things you love is that it helps prevent boredom. Boredom is a terrible thing. When you get bored with your workouts, when you get bored with your job, when you get bored with relationships, life just becomes a drag. You start to experience anxiety, depression, you gain weight. If you don't love what you're doing, you're going to find it hard to engage with it with passion and have fun. Like I said, I love working out, but I need the other 3 laws, the cornerstones, so I need to change it up. I need variety. I need to increase the intensity, and I need to be consistent with it. So, again, if it's something you love, you're going to find a way, but you're going to change it up. And with relationships, again, I don't talk about just going from relationship to relationship. What I'm talking about with love is that you're committed, but you need to have some variety. You need to add spice. You need to change things up, do things differently. That's what we're talking about with variety. So now we get to the harder part, the leave it. So it's love it or leave it. You got to really think about your job, your workouts, your relationships. It's very, very difficult to leave these things, but if you just slog along and you just don't enjoy the things that you do, then life becomes a drag. And again, that creates anxiety. It makes everyone around you sad, or you're not the person who lights up the room. It leads to depression. It leads to eventually bad health. So you need to really think about the things in your life. And workouts and fitness, that's easy. You just change it up, do something different. Jobs, not quite as easy. You really got to think about it before you go starting looking for a new job. Again, you got to love it or leave it. Otherwise, life's a drag. And then the hardest part is relationships, personal relationships. That's where you really got to think about it. You got to make sure that you've communicated well, that you've talked about all the different issues, that you've tried everything you can possibly try. Lack of communication, I say, is probably the number 1 problem in relationships. And just speaking honestly, I think that the eventual failure of my marriage was we didn't communicate. We didn't say, I'm not happy about this, or can you do something else? I mean, in hindsight, looking back, I think we didn't communicate well. So you need to think about things, talk things out, go to counseling if you can. But ultimately, it's your life, and you just let the days and the months and the years go by, and you're going to regret it. So you got to really think about, do I love it or should I leave it? And one of the best drills that I sometimes do is I look out 5 years and I think about what I'm doing, and I think about my job, my relationships, anything I'm engaged in. Do I want to be in the same place 5 years from now? Do I want to be doing the same thing 5 years from now? And that kind of puts things in perspective, looking at things 5 years down the road. So you really need to love it. And the last thing is, surround yourself with people that love the same thing, that have the same sense of adventure. Jim Rohn says that you're a reflection of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you look at the 5 people you spend the most time with, most likely you're going to be just like them. So if you're hanging out with a group and you don't like where you are and you see where they are, those people are a reflection of you. So that might be hard. Again, love it or leave it. With those relationships, it might be time to move on and find relationships with positive people that can serve as mentors, that can serve as advisors, that can point you and take you in the direction you want to go. And then you serve the same way as a mentor to them, and you help them. So again, you got to love what you do. You got to love the people around you. Life is about passion. It's about enjoying it and having fun. And I'm going to do a post. There's some more things about the love it or leave it. I'll put it up on Facebook, and you guys should really check it out. So I appreciate everybody watching these. We're already up to law number 7. We only got 4 to go. It's been fun. I've been learning a lot, and I've appreciated all the positive feedback I've gotten. And please comment below. Check out my blog post. Comment on that. I love hearing from people. Thanks again.